Hi guys, the topic for this video is points on lines. The aim of this video is to be able to find points that lie on a line with a given equation. As a starter, please find out the value of y for these four equations when x is equal to 2. So please pause the video, have a go, then press play when you're ready to carry on. Okay, is equal to x plus 3. So when x is equal to 2, I just plug it in, substitute x for 2. So that would be y is equal to 2 plus 3. So therefore y is equal to 5. Part B, y is equal to 2x minus 4. Well, 2x, we know it means 2 times x. So substituting x is equal to 2, that would be y is equal to 2 times 2, which is 4. Minus 4 gives me 0. So for question B, y is equal to 0 when x is equal to 2. For C now, 2y is equal to 3x. Well, let's just substitute the x, so that would be 3 times 2, so 2y is equal to 6, but I need to find the value of y. I don't want the value of 2y, I just want the y on its own. So if I divide by 2 on both sides, y is equal to 3 when x is equal to 2 for that particular equation. D now, y plus 2 is equal to x. So to make it easier for me, I can make y the subject, okay? So if I subtract 2 from both sides, y is equal to x minus 2, substitute the x, y is equal to 2 minus 2, so therefore y is equal to 0 when x is equal to 2 for that particular equation. Okay, our topic for this video is points on lines. So let's look at this. What is the equation of this line here? What do you think it is? X is equal to 2. Okay, and more importantly, why is that? Why is x is equal to 2? It is because for any point on this line here, the x value or the x coordinate would always be 2. Okay, so that's why this particular line is called x is equal to 2, because the x value on any point on that line always stays the same. Okay, so lines and equations. So it says here, Tony's Line Club membership rules are that they must follow, the points must follow the equation 2x plus y is equal to 5. It must be true. It must satisfy that equation. Okay, so let's look at this point here, 0, 5. Would it work? If I plug 0, 5 into that equation, okay, will the equation be true? Well, let's see. Well, remember, any point, anytime you get a point, it has an x coordinate and a y coordinate, okay? So 2x means 2 times x. My x here is 0, okay? So this is my x, and that's my y, okay? So my x is 0, and my y is 5, okay? So 2 times 0 is 0, plus the 5, which is my y, gives me 5. And therefore, because it satisfies the equation, because the equation is true, that means, okay, that point actually is on that line. Okay, let's look at this one here. 3, 2. Again, I've my x and I've got my y. Okay, my x coordinate is 3 and my y coordinate is 2. So does it satisfy the equation? Well, what we can do again is we can substitute the x and y, and if we do so, will we get 5? Let's just see. 2 times 3 is 6. Add the 2 gives me 8. It doesn't give me 5. So it does not satisfy that equation. So therefore, we'll tell that guy, get lost. It can't be on this line. It's not part of the club. Okay? So that one can't join. Let's try one more. 3 minus 1. Again, I've got my x coordinate and I've got my y coordinate. My x value is 3 and my y coordinate is minus 1. So x, y. Okay? So substituting that in, 2 times 3 is 6, plus minus 1 is 5. So that point can join as well because it satisfies the equation. Okay? So it says here, a line consists of all points which satisfy some equation in terms of x and y. So therefore, okay, if a point is on a line, it must satisfy the equation, meaning if you substitute the x and y value into that equation, it must be true, okay? So let's look at this example here. So like I said before, we can substitute the values of a coordinate into our equation whenever we know the point lies on the line. So it says here, the point 5a lies on the line with equation y is equal to 3x plus 2, okay? Determine the value of a. So what can we do here is, first of all, have I got my x coordinate and my y coordinate? Yes, it gives me a point. So this is my x and that's my y. So my x value is 5 and my y value is a. Okay, so substituting the values of x and y into my equation to work out what a is, well, instead of y, I'll replace it with the a, and instead of the x, I'm going to replace it with the 5. So a is equal to 3 times 5 plus 2. 3 times 5 is 15, add the 2 gives me 17. So a is equal to 17, and that's how you work out a missing value, okay? In this case here, a. Another coordinate here is, another question they may ask you is the point 23 on the line y is equal to 2x minus 4, okay? So what we need to do is we need to try and prove algebraically if this line here, okay, for instance, let's say this is y is equal to 2x minus 4, okay? Y is equal to 2x minus 4. Is the point 2, 3, okay, on that line? Well, actually, it will look more like that because sorry, let's do that again. So this is my line, y is equal to 2x minus 3, okay? Minus 4, sorry. So my y-intercept goes at minus 4. What it's saying to me is the point 2, 3 on that line? So without drawing the graph, okay, we need to try and prove algebraically if that point 2, 3 is actually on the line there, okay? So to do that, what we do is we know what our x value is. My x is 2 and my y is 3, okay? So therefore, substituting x and y value into the equation, that'll be 3 is equal to 2 minus 4. So 3 is equal to 0. So this is a false. So the point is not on the line. In other words, what we basically do here, I'm just going to rewrite this again. Y is equal to 2x minus 4. Okay. My y value is 3. My x value is 2. So that will be 2 bracket 2 times 2 minus 4. Now, if this point 2, 3 is on this line, then anything on the left-hand side of the equation and anything from the right-hand side of the equation have to be equal to each other, because what does an equation mean? The equation means anything on the left-hand side must be equal to the right-hand side. So let's just clean up the right-hand side. 2 times 2 is 4, minus 4 is 0. So my right-hand side I get 0, but my left-hand side I get 3. So therefore, because they're not equal to each other, that means this point here is not on this line. Okay? So please copy this down. I hope that makes sense. What I would like you to do now is pause the video and have a go at this question here. Okay, question 1. A point lies on the line with equation y is equal to 5x minus 2. The x value of the point is 6. What would the y value have to be? Okay. So what would I need to do? Work out question 2 for me, and then work out as well. Whoops, I gave that away. So question 1 is y is equal to 5 times 6 minus 2 is equal to 28. So all you have to do is substitute it into the equation. Question 2 now, it says the point K8 lies on the line with equation y is equal to 20 minus 4x. Determine the value of k. What would it be? Have a go. Press play when you're ready to carry on. Okay, so y is equal to 20 minus 4x. Again, my k is my x, and my 8 is my y. So I'm going to replace or substitute my x and y, okay? 8 is equal to 20 minus 4k. And then all you have to do is you have to simplify it, rearrange, and find what your k is. So k is equal to 3. Question 3 now, is the point 2 minus 1 on the line y is equal to 2x minus 5? To work this out, again, you need to substitute, okay? So this is my x, and that's my y. So what you do, y is equal to 2x minus 5. I know my y value is minus 1, so I'm going to write down minus 1 over here, is equal to 2 times my x, which is 2. So 2 times 2 minus 5. 2 times 2 is 4, minus 5 is minus 1. And my left-hand side is also minus 1. So because my left-hand side of the equation and my right-hand side of the equation are the same after I substitute my x and y, that means, okay, that the point 2 minus 1 actually is on the line, okay? And that's how you work it out. Thank you so much for listening.